There was two parts of the game really. I think there was normal in and out of possession play where I thought we were excellent. I think we limited a few chances from open play, and looked a real threat with the ball. Obviously scoring 3 goals is always good, particularly away from home. Could have been more. Tactically and position wise, I thought we were really strong. Really stuck to the game plan and delivered it. Didn't love us off set pieces. I think we sort of got through a couple of scary moments there, and that's something that we've really got to hone in on, because this league demands that you defend set pieces better than we did, truth be told. But Brees has made some fantastic saves, as you know, they hit the post, one off the line. So I don't want to dwell on that. It's a really good afternoon, of course it is, and some brilliant play, 3 goals, etc., etc. But the mentality has got to be how we improve, and set pieces is something that's sort of glaring at me that we need to really do. And but like I said, loads of positives from the game, really good attitude towards it, played some excellent stuff, build up from the back, fantastic, played through the lines and created real good chances.
Third goal perhaps summed it all up, didn't it, in terms of playing out from the back, quick feet from Scott McKenna out there, and then one of your wing backs is sticking it in the net at the other end.
Well, if you play with the back three, there's got to be a real emphasis with at least one of the centre backs stepping in and starting attacks. We don't. If you have 3 and they stay back, then you're only then attacking with 7, and I don't want to do that. I want our wide centre backs to be stepping in on the sides, and I thought Toby did really well as stepping in, particularly in the second half, and it just gives the opposition a problem then whether they jump on the centre backs or not, and whichever one comes our way, then there's always a solution to get round us. So I thought that was a real big impact on our normal in possession play today, and ended up proving to be an important part. So. Like I said, our goals were excellent, our moves were excellent. We created real proper chances today, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to have chances sort of off the cuff or just happen. We want to make sure that we are really creating chances from our model of play, and today we did that.
What about that first goal as well from Lewis Graben?
Yeah. Well, he can do that. I mean, it's always brilliant when that happens. I mean, there's an amazing finish, wasn't it? But the move was good to get it to him, and we look confident in them areas. I challenged the lads at half time at Barnsley to make more of them positions. We got through the lines great first half and didn't make it count, but since half time at Barnsley we've looked a real threat once we've got onto the opposition's back line and created numerous chances on goal and scored 6 if you like. So good, that's what we want to do.
It's interesting you mentioned the word confidence in that final third, because obviously it's before your time. Confidence was low at Forest. It hasn't taken you long to instil that.
Carl, we're only looking forward. I respect everything in the past, but I'm only interested from the moment I walk through the door and looking forward. And if I just look at that, I see players that are hungry to do well, that are really proud to play for the football club, and are engaged on what we're trying to instill here. And but in the end, they've got, like you said, they've got to go and deliver when it counts, and so far they have. No one's getting carried away. It's 4 games. It's picked up some good points in the last 4 games, but we've got to make sure we come back after the international break in an even stronger place than where we are now, and that only comes down to attitude and commitment and really wanting to improve.
You mentioned the other end of it, where you've ended up with a clean sheet today. I noticed when you were across celebrating with the Forest fans at the end, you made a point of pointing out Brees Samba to them. He was important today, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean that save off a corner was. I haven't seen it back, but it was a little bit of disbelief that he kept it out of the net, and that's my point about set pieces. So that ain't gonna go unnoticed with me and the staff, And I've just we're really happy in the dressing room, but I have made the point it's something we've got to get better at, and we will. And we will, because we know we want to defend set pieces with the strategies, etc. But yeah, I mean, listen, where we're at the moment, it's about the collaborative, it's about the togetherness, it's about us being a team. But Lewis's goal, Jed's goal, Yatesy doing his bit for set piece, Bryce's saves, and Brees's saves, and other good bits as well. In the game, ended up to be individual moments, ended up to be really important. So good day's work.
And great way to go into international break. I know now you've got a fortnight to work with most of your squad, haven't you? And before you come back and play the next game, how useful will that be for you, do you think?
Well, we have to make it. People like you normally ask the question: does it come at a good or bad time? And it doesn't matter, because it's coming whether we like it or not. So we've got to use the time wisely. I know exactly what I want to do in the break, which will include, a little bit of a breather for the lads. They've had an emotional start to the season, and sometimes it's good just to take a deep breath and spend some time with the family. But also we've got work to do. I know that.